What's up, guys? Tony Ramirez here, and welcome to the garage. If you're into turning wrenches, fixing up cars, or just keeping your ride in top shape, you're in the right spot. I drop real-world tips, no fluff, just what actually works. So hit that like button, smash subscribe, and let's wrench smarter, not harder. All right, enough intro. Let's jump right in.
Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are diving into a topic that affects many drivers: smoking at the wheel. I'll be exploring the regulations that apply to smoking while driving, including the laws in different regions and the potential consequences of breaking them. Whether you're a smoker or just curious about the rules of the road, this video will provide you with valuable insights. So, let's get started and find out what you need to know about smoking behind the wheel. Find the best garage to repair your car. See garages. It's not uncommon to see a driver smoking at the wheel. Smoking is permitted by law, but with certain restrictions, such as not impairing driving performance. Failure to comply with the required conditions therefore exposes you to a number of sanctions. Is smoking allowed at the wheel? Smoking at the wheel, are there any penalties? Find the best garage to repair your car. See garages. Is smoking allowed at the wheel? In accordance with the provisions of the Highway Code, smoking at the wheel of a car is not forbidden, nor is eating or applying make-up at the wheel. This is not the same as using a telephone while driving, which is totally forbidden. However, this practice is nevertheless regulated. According to Article A412-6 of the French Highway Code, smoking at the wheel must not affect the quality of your driving, nor prevent you from holding the wheel properly with both hands, ideally in the position of the hands of a clock indicating 10:10 a.m. You must therefore take care to maneuver carefully and respectfully towards other road users and be particularly reactive when necessary. However, a new restriction on smoking was introduced on July 1, 2015, in the presence of a minor under the age of 12. No one in the vehicle is allowed to smoke. Under the terms of Article L3512-8 of the French Public Health Code, the ban on smoking at the wheel also applies when you're using a company vehicle, as this type of means of transport is considered to be an enclosed and covered workplace. Important, although smoking is permitted at the wheel, it is strongly discouraged, as it may prevent you from complying with traffic regulations, which can be dangerous both for you and for other road users. This is the case, for example, when you have to look away to throw cigarette butts into the ashtray. Smoking at the wheel, are there any penalties? Even if it's not an offense to smoke at the wheel, it can lead to a breach of the rules of the road. This is particularly the case if you become so distracted by your cigarette that you can't concentrate on the road or stay alert. When you find yourself in this situation, you're committing a second-class contravention and are liable to pay a fixed fine of €35 when stopped by the police or gendarmerie. The fine can be increased up to €75. However, the fine is left to the discretion of the police. In theory, the car can be immobilized, although this rarely happens in practice. What's more, prosecutions are generally dismissed without further action. If you smoke in a company vehicle, you could end up with a fixed fine of €35 and a surcharge of €75. On the other hand, if you smoke in the presence of a minor under the age of 13, whether you're driving or just a passenger, you're liable to pay a fixed fine of €68 with a possible increase to €180. Good to know, smoking at the wheel is not a practice that can be punished by the loss of points on your driving license. Now you know all about smoking at the wheel. Smoking is permitted, but is strongly discouraged, as it can lead to breaches of the rules of good driving. You could be penalized, not to mention the danger you pose to yourself and other road users. Find the best garage to repair your car. In conclusion, understanding the regulations surrounding smoking while driving is crucial for both safety and legal compliance. While laws may vary significantly from one region to another, many places prohibit smoking in vehicles with minors present or impose fines for distracted driving. It's essential to stay informed about local regulations to avoid penalties and ensure the safety of all passengers. By being aware of these rules, we can contribute to a safer driving environment for everyone on the road. Thank you for watching, and drive safely.